Now to our other big story tonight, and that takes us to the state capitol. Lawmakers are putting this year's session in the rearview mirror after nearly 89 days. From attempts to define and regulate medical cannabis to that controversial Stand With Women Act to scrambling to balance the state's books before adjourning, it brought us plenty to talk about. 1011 Sam Cobb was there for the final day, speaking with senators to see how they feel heading into the break.
729 hearings and 209 bills sent to the governor's desk later, the first session of Nebraska's 109th legislature has officially come to a close.
It's easy when we're in the grind of what happens in the last 5 months to really lose sight of the extraordinary successes and the victories.
Governor Jim Pillen wrapping things up at the unicameral by addressing the senators this afternoon.
We worked through and passed a balanced, historically conservative budget package that said no when we needed to, that put idle pillowcase money to work.
That feeling of accomplishment shared by lawmakers such as Senator Bo Ballard, who leaves the session feeling that while there is always more to be done, the everyday Nebraskan was taken care of through what was passed.
Cut taxes, we gave our public servants more resources, increased teacher pay, increased pay to our first responders. And so that's what this session was about, making sure our budget was balanced, but we're also delivering the services that Nebraskans need and want.
Other senators feeling exactly the opposite.
And the theme that we saw this year was constantly walking back the voice of the people. Whether we're talking about minimum wage or paid sick leave or medical cannabis, we saw a number of bills this year that I think flew in the face of what the voters wanted.
Clearly the voters have told us these are goals and priorities for them, and we should have respected that, but this legislature did not.
Senators will now have until January 2026 until the next legislative session begins. Many of them and Governor Pillen predicting that one could have a fiscal focus much like this year's.
We need to do something to look at structural tax reform in this state, and I think that's something we're going to have to look in the 26th session and beyond.
Reporting in Lincoln, Sam Cobb, 1011 News.